Hello and welcome to your reading. As you can see, there are no zodiac signs and no pick a card. This message will find exactly who it is meant to find and when it is meant to find you. Now let's see what message had to find you right now. You've got the Eight of Swords out first. With the Five of Swords, and at the bottom is the Page of Swords. Okay, let me just see if you can see that clearly. Okay, so this feels absolutely clear as day to me. What I feel from this is the universe is literally proving your fears wrong. So whatever fears that you have been dealing with over the last 48 hours, and almost like this fear that like wants to keep you stuck and wants to freeze you, where you feel like you can't move forward until this fear is out of your body, or until you have received confirmation that contradicts the fear in your body. It's like you've had this like fight with it across the last couple days, and it's like the universe is proving this fear completely wrong to you. Okay, so you're getting exactly what you want here, whereas you're getting a physical outcome that contradicts the fear that is currently flowing through your body. Okay, now I kind of, because yeah, like again, like this is how it works. So from a pure like subconscious standpoint, this is what happens when you start like reprogramming your subconscious mind, and when you stop listening to the fact that your nervous system needs resting. Your nervous system cannot handle this. Oh my gosh, you're just so tired because of your nervous system. This is your nervous system and that is your nervous system. And when you start to be like, you know what, that's freaking ridiculous, like you can't always be in a state of it being your nervous system or it being this. And when you start to view it from a different point, you're like, wait, this is literally fear trying to keep you stuck. This is literally fear trying to keep you small and keep you in a state where it's your nervous system that just needs resting. It's ridiculous. And this is like what you are realizing right now, that has been trying to keep you stuck and keep you like where you are. You are a person that will rest when you need resting, and you are also a person that will get going when you need get going. Okay. For some reason that was so important right now. So let me see. Why was that so important? What is this inner battle that this person has been facing? What is this inner battle that this person has been facing? The Five of Swords. Death. Okay, wow. Okay. And then at the bottom is the Queen of Cups. All right. So this is completely normal. What you're going through is completely 100% normal. It literally just means that you are doing everything right, that you are successfully transforming, that you are successfully changing yourself from the inside out, and the outer reality literally has to start reflecting the inner changes that you have integrated within your system. This is just a 100% fact that this is what happens. This is what happens. The old self tries to fight back. The one that procrastinates tries to fight back for that procrastination, and if nothing works, if all fails, it's almost like it throws this roadblock in your way, and it's like, okay, all other things have failed, now this is a sure thing, this roadblock must be the thing, or this triggered emotions that come up must be the thing that stops you, must be the thing that keeps you stuck in the old and keeps you connected to a past version of yourself that doesn't transcend and ascends from this current period. And when that still doesn't work, when the roadblock that has been thrown in your way still doesn't work, and it still doesn't stop you, it might temporarily slow you down, but it doesn't stop you. That is when you know this transformation is set in stone. It cannot be stopped. It cannot be stopped. You're never going back to that. You're never going back to that, because the person that you have transformed into and the human being that you currently are, this upgraded version, cannot be the same as the person that procrastinates. It is not the same as the person that lets fear control their life and lets fear stop them from taking the steps that they know are necessary to get them to the next level. This is being integrated into your system. And the fight that you have been feeling within you the last couple days, especially the last 72 to 48 hours, the fight that you have been feeling, this has been your old self fighting for survival, and your new self gently telling your old self that it is okay to let go now, that no matter what it does, and no matter the roadblocks or the tantrums or the fears or the this or the that or the thoughts or the doubts, it does not matter, because it's not going to stop you, because you are operating right now from a very logical standpoint, and you know that logically it makes complete sense for you to enter this next level in your life. It makes the most sense. It is not woo-woo thinking. It is not even spiritually led thinking. It doesn't even have anything to do with manifestation. From a pure logical standpoint, it makes complete sense for you to go to this next phase in life. Oh, this is one heck of a transformation. Okay, so how is this transformation taking place? How is this transformation taking place? How is it changing this person? The Empress. Okay, how is this transformation taking place? How is it transforming this person? The Knight of Cups. And then at the bottom is the King of Swords. Okay. So how this is transforming you, you're 100% going into a state of abundance consciousness. I feel that very, very clearly here for you, where you're just operating from a stance of you are abundant. That is the baseline frequency. I see you completely leaving the survival timeline behind. You're completely cutting ties with the survival timeline. The survival timeline taught you a lot about who you are, and it taught you a lot of beautiful lessons that you have integrated into your system, but there's nothing more that the survival timeline can teach you. Being connected to a timeline and linked to a timeline that has nothing else to teach you, it's just a way to keep you stuck in there. You are a soul that expands. You are a consciousness that is constantly expanding, and this is how you expand. This is how you do what you are here to do, which is expand, which is grow, which is move to the next levels and to the next phases in life. You're not meant to be stuck in a cycle that has nothing more to teach you. There's nothing more valuable that you can get out of that same situation. You have learned it all, and you have not only just learned it all, you have integrated it all into your system. And that is why you're stepping into an abundant consciousness, where you are now in a state of flow abundantly, and the thoughts that are flowing through your mind. And this is something that you're going to really notice, where it's like the thoughts that are flowing through your mind is so abundantly led. It's like you're not even thinking about it, and then you realize, oh my gosh, like these natural thoughts that are flowing through your mind is very abundant consciousness. It's thoughts to do with how easy it is for you to make money, and how easy life flows for you, and how proud you are of yourself for the flow state that you've been in, and the creative flow that you are mastering in your life right now. Like these thoughts are just naturally flowing through your system, and you're starting to notice it. Oh, I love this. Okay, let's check out this transformation. Let's clarify this death energy. I am also taking on personal readings. I have a limited amount of readings that I do every week to ensure that I deliver the most accurate and clear messages to everyone that books, and that is why there's only a limited spot weekly. But it is open now, so if the spot has been taken this week, next week it might not be. Okay, so you have the Death energy, the Six of Pentacles, and the Ten of Swords. Wow. So this is a little bit deeper right now. You're not just transforming from a level of from the old you to the new you. It's deeper than that. You are transforming from a timeline where you give and give and give and do, and the physical mother effing world does not shift, it does not bulge, it does not do anything to give you back in return what is rightfully owed to you. And this caused the Ten of Swords. This caused a pain that is indescribable, of efforts given and being undervalued for your efforts given. That is what's currently transforming. Wow, what is owed to you. I feel like you're cash in right now to receive from every single timeline that you have overly given to, that is not giving you the same amount back in return. Right now, you are claiming injustice for these timelines that you have overcompensated and that has not returned to you the natural order of give and receive. You are now willing to receive from these timelines that are overdue to give to you. You are open to receiving it now. Let me check out this Five of Wands. Why is the Five of Wands energy here? What is this battle? Why is it here? The Page of Wands, and then at the bottom again is the King of Swords. The King of Swords energy is heavily in your energy. This is how powerful your mind is right now. You are moving like an absolute boss. You are moving like a level-headed, clear thinker, clear communicator, and clear decision maker. You have the Page of Wands with the Five of Wands. Okay, wow. This battle has been you climbing your freaking bum off to a level that does not exist in a timeline that you should ascend from. And now that you are realizing that you have reached the top of this freaking tree and there's nothing to support your weight there, there's nothing to climb on there, you've just reached the top of the timeline, you're realizing, oh my gosh, it is the survival timeline that you have to fully detach from. And within this realization and this epiphany that you are currently having, you are detaching from that timeline. And suddenly there is a step ahead, a step above you. And you know, oh my gosh, this step wasn't there a second ago before you had that epiphany, before you had that realization. And you realize that you have now entered a new timeline. You've entered a new timeline. That the fight was never to fight your way to the next level. It was to stop fighting, to detach from that timeline, to completely detach from it. Wow. Let me just split this deck quickly. And this is where your focus has been heavy. Okay, so then this is your reading. I really hope that you enjoyed this reading. I hope that it can give you some clarity. Bye.